I'm Joe Bongiovanni, and welcome to the beginning of our monetary literacy course. In establishing the monetary literacy course, the first objective that I have for the listener, for the reader, for the participant in our discussion about the money system is to provide and to establish an identity among all of us with the money system that we have today. And in order to do that, I think we all need to take a step back and to understand this fact. This is our money system. The money system that we have, the United States dollar-denominated money system of this country, is the people's money system. The money system belongs to the people of the United States of America. Too often we get the notion, or we get the feeling that our role is to be the consumer, to be the customer, to participate in the money system, not that we own the money system. And I want to emphasize that fact. We own the money system. We fought a revolutionary war for the right to establish a sovereign country, a country of sovereign people, and in so doing, the right to establish our own money system. And we won that war. Brave men fought and died for the right of the people of the United States of America, this United States of America, to have our own money system. So until we can recognize that fact, that it is the people of the United States of America that own the money system, we're not going to be able to make progress. We need to overcome the identity crisis that we have with money. So I'm going to say this again. This is our money system. This money system does not belong to the bankers where we go to use it. This money system does not belong to the Wall Street elite and the rich and the super rich. This money system belongs to every average American person that lives in this country, that is a citizen of this country. And we need to start treating the money system as if it were our money system. Now, since we established our money system in this country and the constitutional right of the people to control the money system, acting through their Congress, we have had more than 200 years of experience of various forms of the money system's operation. But the worst machination, the worst iteration that we've had of a money system in this country is the system that we have now, which is the system of the private Federal Reserve bankers. And what has happened is that although the people have the power and have the ownership of the money system, we have empowered Congress to act on our behalf. And our Congress has abdicated the right of ownership of the money system that we had in this country, that we established in this country, over to a group of private bankers. And that is the cause of the problem that we have today, because there's no way that the private bankers want to treat the money system that we have in this country as if it was part of the commons of the people. Just like our natural resources are part of the commons, the money system is part of the commons. Each and every taxpayer in this country has a right to participate and a right of ownership and an equal right to have a say in what happens with the money system. But the Congress, acting as they have in establishing the Federal Reserve System in 1913, by the way, acting in the role of trying to overcome the booms and busts of the economy, established the Federal Reserve System, but in so doing turned over the entire control of the economy in this country, which is the control of the money system, to the private Federal Reserve bankers. And ever since they've had the control in this country, they have issued all of the money in this country as a form of debt. And when I say that, I mean every dollar that has been created by the Federal Reserve since its inception almost 100 years ago has been in the form of debt. So all money's been created as debt. All money in existence is a debt with the exception of coins. And as a result of that, guess what? We find ourselves in a debt crisis. We find ourselves in a monetary crisis, a monetary system crisis. And we're going to talk about exactly how that manifests itself. But at this point, the whole purpose here is to establish you, the listener, have an ownership role. You own the cooperative money system of this country. And we've turned it over to the Federal Reserve bankers for almost 100 years, and we need to take it back. And that's what we plan to do here at economicstability.org, is to try to lay out a framework for how we're going to take back the money system.